Hello, everybody. Eric here, creator of Teamzy. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about the two biggest mistakes I see people making in direct sales. This question actually comes up to me, I would say, probably 10 times a day. Somebody asks me, Eric, when should I talk about my business? How do I transition a conversation to talking about my business? I just struggle when it comes to inviting people to learn more about my business. This is the number one question I get. Constantly, I'm getting this question. It must be the number one issue, right? Is this the number one issue you guys are facing? How do you do this? Here's the thing. First, I'm going to tell you the two biggest mistakes I see people making. All right. The number one mistake that is happening everywhere, which is why so many of you guys follow me, because you're totally burnt out on this, is that people lead with the business. They go after people constantly. The first thing that comes out of their mouth is their business. Would you take a look at this business? Would you take a look at this? Would you take a look at this opportunity? Give me your opinion. Oh my gosh, I'm doing this. I want you to do it. Join my team. Everything that comes out of their mouth is all about their business, which, as you know, alienates people, damages relationships, burns bridges, the whole thing. Why? Why is that so damaging to relationships? Why does it result in rejection so often? And that's why you guys want to avoid doing that like the plague. Why? Because it's selfish. It's just all about you. It's all about your business. It's all about what you need, right? And it makes the person on the receiving end feel used. Make sense? So the number one mistake people do is they lead with their business and they send the wrong message. They communicate that they are selfish and they're thinking of themselves and how they can benefit from you, which is not what you want to do. However, the second mistake that I see people making is just as damaging to their business. Well, I shouldn't say it's damaging to their business. It doesn't damage their business, but it also doesn't move it forward. The second mistake that people make is that they never talk about their business. They get in the make someone stay mindset, as I teach, and as Teamzy's built to help you do. They're connecting with people, they're starting conversations, they're having great relationships with people, but they're never getting to the part where they mention their business. They're never getting to the place where they actually invite people. And this is where I think a lot of you guys who are watching this video probably struggle, is because you're like, hey, I'm doing it. I'm using Teamzy. It's great. By the way, if you're not using Teamzy, go get your free trial. It's a no-brainer. It just makes life so easy for you. You're connecting with people. You're starting conversations. You're making people's day. But when can and how do you transition the conversation? Here's what I want you guys to understand. You don't need to even worry about transitioning the conversation. You should be talking about your business in every conversation. There's no transition that needs to happen. What you need to do is release the feeling that you need to make a sale or make a recruit. You need to release that feeling. You're having a conversation with somebody. It is absolutely 100% natural for you in that conversation to talk about what you do and why you're passionate about it. In fact, that's your goal, is to share with them what you do and why you're passionate about it. They need to know whatever happens in the conversation. They need to leave that chat understanding what it is you do and why you're passionate about it. What is the problem that you solve? Does this make sense? What is the problem that you solve? What are you doing these days? What are you up to? Share it with them. For no other reason except for you want them to know what you're doing. Why is it important for everybody to know what you're doing? Because you're in the business of helping people, and the more people that know, the more people you can help. This is your perspective. Make sense? So as I'm catching up with somebody, my first goal is to make somebody's day. Great. Send them a nice message, make their day. Now we're having a conversation. My second goal is to find a way to help them. It's to ask questions, get to know them a little bit, find out what's going on in their lives, see if there's some way I can help them in some way. Okay? And then when they say, what are you up to? I say, this is what I'm doing and why I'm passionate about it, right? Their response should be, wow, that's really cool. Good for you, Eric. Awesome. Okay? What is it that you do and why are you passionate about it? Do you help people with their health and nutrition? Tell them. Do you help people with their fitness? Tell them. Do you help people with their personal image? Tell them. Do you help people with an alternative to toxic cleaners in their home? Great. Are you into essential oils and why? Tell them. Make sense? Skincare, are you passionate about skin? Awesome. Empowering women to be independent? Great. Share that. Okay? Their response should be, wow, that's really good for you. Okay? At that point, you just ask This is how you transition to your business. There's not even a transition, guys. You just say this. Are you interested in learning more? Would you like to learn more about it? That's it. And if they say yes, great. Invite them to something. Invite them to something. A three-way call, a meeting, lunch, coffee, an online meeting. Try a product, whatever. If they say, no, I'm not really interested in learning about that right now, say, perfect. No worries at all. It was great chatting with you, but could you do me a favor? If you come across anybody who needs help with the problem that I solve, can you please connect us? Because it's my passion to help people, and I would be honored to help your friends and family. Boom, that's it. That's your transition. Every conversation, you tell people what you do and why you're passionate about it, and you ask them if they want more information. If they say no, it's a great opportunity to plant a seed and let them know that you didn't have ulterior motives. You just wanted them to know what you're up to and that you want to help their friends. Great, perfect. If they say yes, you've got an invite now to follow up on. Guys, don't make the mistake of vomiting your business all over people and communicating the wrong thing, that your heart is for yourself and not for them. Okay? And don't be so caught up and worried about rejection that you actually hide your help from people. Does this make sense? Because that's what you're doing when you fail to mention your business, when you're just having a nice conversation and you're like, I wimp out and I don't talk about my business at all. You are hiding your help from them. You got it. You're here to help people. You're here to change lives. The first step is letting everybody know the business you're in. Does this make sense? You don't want to hide it. You want to put it out in front of everybody. If you were an electrician, you would tell everybody I'm an electrician. If they have an electrical problem, they call you to solve it. They need to know, oh, I know a great electrician. Eric's an electrician. You should call him. If your problem is that you solve is obesity, you need help with that, or you want to lose the holiday weight, you should call Eric. He's a pro at that. If you're a skincare expert, oh, you're having problems with that, you should talk to Eric. He's an expert in that. You need to let people know the problem you solve. They need to be on board as your advocate. I know this is a difficult concept, and I make it sound easy, and it has been decades of refining and perfecting these skills, these conversational skills. So I apologize if I'm oversimplifying it, but you need to start here. Just get the concept down. It's about helping people. It's about articulating the fact that you help people, and it's about getting more opportunities to help more people. Okay. Obviously, there's some great free trainings, videos like this all over the Teamzy website. If you're not already using Teamzy, go get a free trial. Get in there. Get into the university. For those of you who are really looking for something more advanced, I do this boot camp every quarter. We've got a new boot camp class opening next Monday, the 14th of January, where I take for 3 months my partner, Mike Lopez, who was my mentor, by the way, for more than a decade. Now he's my partner. God is good. He and I will take a group of leaders through this boot camp for 12 weeks. And this is the kind of skills that we teach: how to have these conversations, how to, how to talk naturally about your business in a way that's not awkward, that's not self-serving, that's more others focused, and how to take people who maybe have no interest at all in joining or purchasing and turn them into advocates, active advocates for your business, people who are literally on the lookout for people you can help. It's actually, after a while, it becomes second nature, it becomes a way of life. But if you guys are interested in that, stay tuned. Make sure that you get in your free trial so you're getting my emails. But registration for bootcamp will open on the 14th of January. That's next Monday. You can't do anything until then. You can get on an interest list if you want. You can go to teamzy.com/bootcamp-training. teamzy.com/bootcamp-training. If you want to get on the interest list, you can go to that link on the 14th and actually get registered. But for those of you who know what this is, check it out. Get some more information on it. The registration will open on the 14th, and it will only be open for 7 days. Then it closes, and then you have to wait till next quarter. But if you guys have been doing this, for those of you guys who have been in boot camp, feel free to comment on here and let people know what you've learned and the kind of skills you've learned. But we'll go deeper on this boot camp, obviously. But I wanted you guys to avoid those two mistakes. Don't vomit your business on people the first time you talk to them. And don't hide your business. Don't hide your help from people. I hope that was helpful. Talk to you guys soon. God bless you. Have an awesome day.